We know how beautiful the Willamette River is. It offers everything from fishing to paddleboarding and boating. Now there are plans to redevelop parts of the shoreline with the help of community leaders. Joe Ranieri joins us from live along the banks there of the Willamette. And Joe, this sounds like a pretty ambitious plan.
Very ambitious, and I want to reiterate that this is the early stages, but as we all know, the Willamette River splits the city between the west side where I'm at and along the east side. Now, this is a big plan that stretches all the way from the falls in Oregon City all the way north up into downtown Portland, a plan that would help rejuvenate the parts of the river, including parks, and making it a little more accessible to do some fishing.
Just like any river, it changes over time, and the Willamette River is no different.
I think at the end of the day, what people are looking for is a restoration of community to the river. I think it's been fairly inaccessible post-industrialization, and we're looking at all the different revitalization efforts that are happening up and down the Willamette.
Rhonda Rutledge is the executive director of EcoTrust. She's been working with other organizations to put a little more life into the river.
It would be amazing if in the next 5 to 10 years we saw people all up and down the river engaging with it in different ways, in cultural ways, fishing.
The project is all about reimagining what this river could look like, from creating parks to reconnecting this space with the community and its history.
We are working with 4 sovereign nations to create public access. Why is that important? Well, over 150 years of industrialization have really limited public access to this national treasure.
Former Oregon Governor Kate Brown is now the president for the Willamette Falls Trust, which is an indigenous effort to create public access to the Willamette Falls in Oregon City.
Create a national heritage site or park at the base of the falls so that Oregonians, that folks from throughout the Pacific Northwest, can come enjoy the beauty and the magnificence of the falls.
The hope is to return this river
more activity and access, and people really feeling like this river is theirs.
Back into a place of where people can gather and celebrate the beauty of what's around us.
Timmy, someday when we're on our lunch break together, we'll walk down from the station and find a little park, a little paddleboarding and fishing on our lunch break. Doesn't that sound nice? Now, that does sound like a dream. This is the very early stages. Of course, a lot of the community that was out there at this event earlier today still have to come up with financing. We had early stages, but a lot of people have some big ideas for what this area of the Willamette River could look like. Back to you.
Joseph, that sounds very good. Thanks very much.